Hello. Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating and essential biology processes, human reproduction. It's the process that ensures the continuity of our species. We'll explore how male and female reproductive system work, how fertilization takes place, and how a single cell eventually develops into a baby. So let's begin. Let's start with male reproductive system. It mainly consists of testes, where sperm are produced and the hormone testosterone is secreted. Epididymis, which stores the sperm temporarily. Vast differences. A duct that transports sperm. Seminal vesicles, prostate gland, and bulborental glands, which together produce seminal fluid that nourishes and protects the sperm. And finally, the penis, which delivers sperm into the female reproductive tract. The system works continuously after puberty, producing millions of sperms daily. Next, we see about female reproductive system. Now, the female reproductive system is equally complex and designed for nurturing life. It includes ovaries, which produce eggs and release hormones like estrogen and progesterone. Fallopian tubes, where fertilization usually takes place. Uterus, with a fertilized egg, implants and grows into a fetus. Cervix and vagina, which serve as the birth canal and site of sperm reception. The entire process is controlled by a regular hormonal cycle known as menstrual cycle. Next, we see about Gametogenesis and menstrual cycle. In males, spermatogenesis produces sperms in the testes. In females, oogenesis produces ova in ovaries, starting even before the birth and continuing through the menstrual cycle. Speaking of which, the menstrual cycle typically lasts 28 days. The first phase is menstruation, where the uterine lining sheds. This comes the follicular phase, where follicle mature. Ovulation occurs around day 14, where an egg is released. Finally, the luteal phase prepares the uterus for pregnancy. If fertilization doesn't occur, the cycle restarts. Now we see about fertilization and implantation. When a sperm successfully meets an egg in the fallopian tube, fertilization occurs. This forms a zygote, which undergoes multiple cell divisions and become a blastocyst. The blastocyst travels to the uterus and implants itself into the uterine wall. This process is called implantation and marks the beginning of pregnancy. Over the next 9 months, gestation period, the embryo develops into a fetus. The placenta forms and supplies oxygen and nutrients from the mother's blood to the growing baby. Parturition and lactation. At the end of the gestation period, parturition or childbirth occurs. This process is triggered by hormones like oxytocin, which causes contractions of the uterus. After the delivery, the mother's mammary gland produces milk for the newborn, a process known as lactation, stimulated by the hormone prolactin. Reproductive health. Reproduction is also linked to the reproductive health, promoting safe reproductive practices, preventing sexual transmitted diseases, managing fertility and birth control, ensuring maternal and childbirth. To sum up, human reproduction is a beautifully coordinated process that begins with gamete formation and ends with the birth of new life. It's not just a biological function, but a process that reflects growth, continuity, and the miracle of life itself. Thank you.